Hey, peace and positivity, reflections from all earthly being here. Good energy to all. So I've tried making this video a couple of times. Uh, yeah. So what I'm trying to say, what I am going to say is that you know there are levels, different frequencies, steps to everything, and yesterday's video was just me expressing truth. And I didn't even really intend to go into any type of talk about my friends or anything like that. But when I start talking about a subject, I have this compulsion to be as honest, or just very honest. And I just I feel like me and Theodore are just on different levels of friendship than I am with my other boys. And I don't even like saying it because I wish it wasn't so, but I do feel that he's more involved in spiritualism. He's more involved in you know you know his ways of going about it are different than mine. But his ultimate intent is to create a place to really just help people get over their diseases and sicknesses, and he's very focused about it. As I am, I'm not. You got with you other guys, you guys are a little bit more, you know, at least I feel, and what I've gathered, geared towards creating some type of a system that is blending in with the Babylonian times, or with all this wickedness and stuff. And that's really not where I'm at. And I've always kind of felt separate from that, but I've had a hard time being honest, and really finding my own place because I didn't know where mine was. I always had this compulsion towards love in the woods and helping people and being, very self-sufficient. But I've never known, where, where that how that really looks in a real, you know, um, actual manner to where it's gonna work. It's always been more of a fabricated fantasy. Now things are different now. I've learned a lot and expanded my knowledge of things to a point and place to where I know that there is a very good calling for that type of a desire. And I know, and on top of that, I also see why I've suffered so much, why I've always had a desire to consume, and I've had such a pain living in these cities for so long, is because for my pattern, for my DNA, for my journey, it's not conducive for my good growth to live here. And there's actually a very good reason, for that. And I've already got into that, especially with y'all quite a lot. So I don't want to repeat myself too much, but I just want to say, I was really just trying to give a shout out to my boys in Phoenix, and to let you guys know, my arms are always open, and I'm always willing to build, and I want to build. I really do want to create a better relationship, but I also, you know, I do see the differences in the way we go about living. And I do also see, different ultimate desires and goals. And because of that, it's hard to really relate with one another because I don't really, I'm not really one to talk about small talk, and I know a lot of you guys aren't either. So then the next thing, the only thing that's left there is the real serious talk. And because we're on a different serious level, it's just hard for a good constructive conversation to exist because our end foundation, our end structure is of a different nature. So, and we're all very, especially, me and, a particular other one, we're very intense on our righteousness and what we believe in. So that creates, and we're both very strong, so that creates naturally a lot of friction. But I want y'all to know that, like, I also see that, like, because of where I'm at myself, like my life, like with, my drug abuse and all this and that, that I'm very imbalanced and I become unstable and I affect others and I say things that are foolish and out of place and hurtful. And I'm sorry for that. I really am, to anybody. There's been many. Where my mouth just moves and my mind's not really thinking. And, you know, uh, I do acknowledge it and I always remember it and I will always make attempts to make amends with my words and with my actions. And I know it's hard for a lot of you to understand, but like, going into the woods for me, living that lifestyle, that simplistic lifestyle, away from all this temptations and distractions and pains in my eyes and imbalances and backwardsness in my eyes is the best type of rehabilitation I can really find for myself. And I will very shortly be departing there. And so know that I am taking steps to really correct myself and to be more balanced. All right. So with that being said, I love myself, love y'all, and organize a good day. All right. Goodbye.